let's talk about two FNAF fan games I've recently come across that are really good. A fine delicacy, you may say. Now, disclaimer, as of writing this video, both of these games are not finished. They are only short preview demos, but still, be sure to check these games out and have an eye out for both of these games if you find them interesting. Oh, and while you're at it, maybe click that subscribe button. It's completely free and you can unsubscribe anytime. But you wouldn't do that, right? Right. Now, starting with the first game, it's okay, hear me out. Plants vs. Zombies, but FNAF. No, trust me, it's actually genius. This is Engraved Establishment, created by Robolab Games and their small team of 4 people. The game takes place in this top-down view, where you have a night guard sleeping in his office, whilst you have to defend him from the oncoming horde of animatronic endoskeletons, using different tools to attack the animatronics or blocking them from reaching the night guard's office. You got your standard towers like the ball pit, which is just a reskinned pea shooter, or the generator, which is just the sunflower. There's even Into the Pit Spring Bonnie, which acts like the chomper plant. So what, the game is just Plants vs. Zombies but FNAF? Well, no actually, that's actually one half of the game. In this game, you create your own pizzeria. In this pizzeria simulator-esque game where you actually have to manage your pizzeria with all the same mechanics as Pizzeria Simulator. It's like combining two different genres, which for some reasons work really well. And the first thing that comes to my mind is the cabaret minigame from Yakuza 0. Now, the game isn't that long, it's pretty short and doesn't really offer a lot of content. However, I think this game does have a lot of potential and there's a lot you can do with this type of game. For example, what if you had to manage your pizzeria to buy or unlock some of the upgrades or towers in the game, which would only be available through the pizzeria store, instead of only earning towers by progressing the game. Or, okay, one more thing that would be crazy would be a custom level designer where players are able to create and share their own levels. I know that's just shamelessly stealing from Bloons Tower Defense, but that would be a really cool idea.
If you guys didn't know, down below the video, the like button, right? You can actually mod the like button. If you hit it, it'll turn blue.
Lastly, the personality of this game is just oozing everywhere. As an example, the endoskeletons in the game use animatronic suits as armor, or how the generators actually produce light wherever you place them. At the start of the night, the outside of your office is somewhat dark, but usually by the end of the night, the map will look something more like the inside of a disco ball.
Do you have a point? Die.
And the soundtrack of the game is alright. The songs are a bit short and loopy. As far as I remember, there's only one track for the night sections of the game, and as much as I like it, I still hope there are more tracks in the full game, because the music is actually pretty good. Now, let's talk about a scary game. After all, what's a FNAF video if it isn't about tortured souls and shady pizzeria owners? FNAF Facility is a game that my friend Fantron gave me access to early. Thanks, Fantron. The best way to describe this game is to imagine this game as Portal 2. Okay, bear with me here. The game's cinematic style, the performance, the voice acting, and the presentation of the game screams quality and cinema. I'm not saying there aren't any other FNAF fan games that have that quality look to them. You can clearly tell that quality is a main focus of this game, from the office to the little details you can find in each camera.
Was that the bite?
We also can't forget the voice acting, and the voice actors did a great job. Even the protagonist you play as has a voice.
Just wanted to check in on how you're doing.
What's up, man? Almost done with my shift.
Which I'm not sure why it's so rare to see that in a Five Nights at Freddy's game.
I want to talk to you.
Now for the gameplay, the animatronics and their mechanics aren't really that special. Only Bonnie and Foxy are active in this demo, and for the first few moments of playing, I was terrified. For Bonnie, he makes his way towards your office window, after which you have to freeze and make sure to not move. And if Foxy reaches your office, you have to shine your light on him. He may also occasionally try to dodge your flashlight, which is similar to the Rad from Five Nights at Candy's 3. You know, the FNAF fan game that is just Kovac aim training in disguise. Anyhow, I still really like this game, and literally my only complaint right now is that this game is just a short demo, which really isn't even a thing to complain about. I'm really looking forward to this game. I've put both of the game's links in the description. I highly recommend you to check out both of them if you find them interesting. Now, before I end the video, I first want to remind you that I am in fact making my own FNAF game called Wallace and Gromit: A Total Travesty. We're aiming to release a demo sometime this summer, and I would really appreciate it if you could check out the game's page. It's still very early to showcase the game, so you can follow the game's page for more news and updates. Now, before I close things off, I'd like to show a teaser of what the next video will be. That's it from me, and I'll see you guys later.
Mary, how are you feeling today? Have you still had nightmares since we last met? Were they about those monsters you drew for me? You have to remember, they weren't real. They were just machines. They aren't capable of harming anyone.